Good morning. It's Friday morning, February 10th, 2023, and it's time for your morning walk with me, Sophfronia. So I'm back home after being in Michigan for a month, and I noticed that when I'm away for long periods of time, I get out of my routines, but I don't always notice it. And the sad thing is, and I've taught my son about this, that there comes a point where you will miss something that's important to you, and that will make you realize that you're totally kind of off the rails and need to figure out what's going on and need to get back on. That happened to me a couple of weeks ago. So January 31st, and you may have seen me post about this, January 31st was the birthday of Thomas Merton, January 31st. Thomas Merton, and I'm a big Thomas Merton fan. I've written a book about Thomas Merton. My friend Gregory Hillis, who is a noted Merton scholar, I saw on Instagram that he was giving a lecture at Fordham University on Thomas Merton's birthday, and about a particular part of Merton's life that I really love to talk about. So I think it was like January 12th when I saw that post, and I'm like, okay. And I even said to Greg, I typed in, I'll be there. I was really excited to go to this lecture. January 31st, or maybe it was even February 1st, I see again on Greg's Instagram that he's in New York City, and it occurred to me that I totally missed that lecture. Totally. It was off my radar. I missed it, and I was heartbroken. I couldn't believe it. You could ask my husband. I was just sitting there staring at my phone. How did I do this? How did I do this? And it's, that's an important question. I don't ask that just out of the blue. I need to know how I did that, because I don't want to do it again. So what happened, and I notice that I do this sometimes, that especially when I'm traveling, that if I'm looking at emails or social media outside of an office setting, where I have pen and paper and I'm writing things down, I will read it and look at it and think about it and say, oh yes, I want to do that. But if I don't put it in my calendar, and if I don't write it down, it's not going to happen. And that's exactly what I did. I probably saw Greg's message while I was in an in-between space, and I didn't put it on my calendar, and I missed it. So I'm sorry that happened, but it made me realize I will double down on that from here on out, that when I see something that I want to do, or I say that I'm going to do something, to make sure I write it down. And actually that comes back to a lesson that my father, he used to make us write things down all the time, my siblings and I, because we were forgetful, and he'd say, you people need to write things down because your mind is no good. I'm thinking, oh my God, Daddy's probably laughing at me in that moment. But it's a good lesson to relearn. So, we probably all have these moments where that kind of signal to us that we're a little off balance. And if we can catch those moments, we can keep from going way off balance. So that was a moment like that for me. So what does that look like for you? I'm kind of laughing because of where the sun is. I haven't been out here in a while because the weather's been so bad. So it's like the sun is in a totally different position when I walk out here. But I'm not going to turn around because I actually like it. But anyway, I hope you're doing well. I'm going to keep walking. Oh, my novel, Wild, Beautiful, and Free, comes out March 1st. There'll be a book launch party in Westport at the Fairfield County Story Lab on March 4th. And if you are an Amazon Prime member, you have early access to the book because it is an Amazon First Reads choice for this month. And I'm really excited about that. But anyway, I'm going to keep walking. You have a good weekend, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.